everybody, I'm out on a ride right now. I am actually trying to go down this new trail that I'm making. The new trails have actually been coming along really well. I can see other people have been riding on them. And so they're starting to become a little bit more visible when you're riding. So this next trail I want to go down is over here. Pretty much it's just a donkey trail right now. And so I'm going to ride on it a little bit, but then I'm also going to get off and then just try to kick some rocks out of the way and then try to continue on with it a little bit. So this is the trail going down over there. It kind of ends down in the gully, so eventually I'd like to make it go up the other side of the hill and go south. So there's some really nice donkey trails going over here through the creek bed. I'm going to keep going this way towards the sun, so it makes it a little hard to film. But I'll try to get how pretty it is out here right now. It's so beautiful. It's pretty rocky. Following this really small trail, but I kind of want to see where it goes. This Joshua tree up here is really beautiful. Just love the plants out here in the desert. It's just crazy how they can survive. So this trail seems like it might actually disappear, but maybe I could kind of use it in the future to make a nice, good horse trail. Just kind of want to see where the donkeys are going with it. So I love coming out here and just riding and walking, kind of just like spending some time out in the desert, especially after I've been on like a rotation for a while and just kind of need some time to like reset and ground myself and just kind of like remind myself of all of the little things I like to do and who I am. And this always helps me. I just love being out in nature, spending as much time as I can out here. It looks like the donkey trail kind of disappeared, and then I also have to be heading back as well because I have to do some studying today, and I have to clean stalls and everything. And so I'm actually going to head back, maybe take a different trail back. I saw some other donkey trails back there, and I'm excited to make them a loop one day. Kind of keep going back and hopefully get some other good shots of gorgeous scenery out here. So you can always tell which ones are the donkey trails because they're usually really narrow compared to like a horse trail, like less than a foot wide. The donkeys out here are pretty small and they have a really narrow base and they take really small steps and they're very careful, and so they don't really knock a whole lot of the rocks off the trail. As for like horses, you know, they have bigger feet and they're just bigger and heavier and probably not as careful with their feet, and so they're much better at kicking rocks off of the trail. Also with the donkey trails is because they're small, they can make these really tight turns, and when you try to ride them with the horses, you can tell horses don't make those type of turns as naturally. So it's fun if you want to do like kind of like an obstacle course ride and you know you're trotting and you try to make these really tight bends. But if you want to do really anything faster than that, you kind of have to remake the trail just because it's a little bit easier to ride if you've got some bigger turns and everything. Alrighty, I kind of feel like getting on again, so I'm going to find a nice big rock and then hop on. Alrighty. Let's see if I can get this on film. be a little difficult. And oh, she's so good. This is my rock I found. Okay. Just gonna hop on right here. There we go. So one thing that I've struggled with since I was a kid is insomnia. Since probably elementary school, I will just kind of stay up, daydreaming, and it'll be really difficult for me to go to sleep sometimes. And so lately I've been actually dealing with insomnia again, and I think part of it is kind of getting back into a routine after the holidays, and now we have to go back into rotations, and so I'm kind of just resetting my clock. But also I think it's because I've just had less direct sun exposure. This will really help me sleep better, just kind of getting out here and being out in the daytime. So this trail right here I thought would be a nice made trail already, because it started off so great. And then it definitely disappears also once the rocks come in. Again, just because I think the donkey's feet, they don't clear away the rocks as well as horses do. So I'll have to come out here either with my big rake or just come out here and just kick all these rocks to the side just to make a little bit more rideable of a trail. And then it heads back up to the top of the ridge here. Such a beautiful day. Clear, beautiful sky. So today I tried to get out here a little bit earlier than I have been lately. I really wanted to get out when the sun is out. I've been studying a lot after my rotations. I feel good about that, but it's hard because then I miss the sunlight and I don't really get a whole lot of that direct sun, and I can definitely tell that it does affect me. I think I just really enjoy being outside and seeing all the mountains and the plants and the animals, and you don't see that as much in the nighttime, even though I do get to see the horses and be at the ranch and everything. But so I really tried to get out here today after my rotation and be out when the sun is out here, so then I get to see all this gorgeous scenery. Okay, so this is actually the trail that we were working on, and it's gotten a lot better. We actually just did a nice loop, and now we're coming back to it. So now we're just gonna go down this hill. It's actually a very steep hill. It's a little bit hard to appreciate on video. Since we haven't gotten a whole lot of rain in a while, it hasn't gotten washed out. So it's actually starting to soften up really well.